Hi guys, Karen Mays here. I haven't gone live in a couple days because I sound like this. But I wanted to come on. I want to come on today and wish you a very happy Thanksgiving. If you are celebrating, I know I have friends who are in other countries and tomorrow's just a regular Thursday. But for us here in the US, it is Thanksgiving Day and most of us will be celebrating with family and friends. And I don't know if you know, but inside my healthy community, the topic of social gatherings and making food choices in that context is a big, big topic, especially this time of year, as you might imagine, because there are lots of social gatherings and a lot of particular foods are associated with these holidays that are coming up. So, but it occurred to me that maybe, if you're not on a health journey or I don't know, maybe you're just not aware of the stress that goes into attending or hosting these kinds of events for people who are working on their health journey. And so one thing we talk about are what we call food pushers. And we know that most of you are well-meaning. I've been one myself. My version of food pushing would be going out to eat with friends, especially when in my 20s and early 30s, going out and expecting, everybody to order something decadent or get dessert or whatever. And if they didn't, I might say something like, "Oh, that's so boring. Is that all you're going to get?" Or, "Do you want some, you want to share this or that, or the other thing?" And be a little bit like, not upset, but not happy if they didn't want to go along with my idea of what going out and celebrating looked like. So, so there's that. And then I know that many of you out there express, cooking and hosting and presenting food that you've put a lot of work into is an expression of love for you. And so that is something that we take very seriously. And so we walk our clients through. First of all, they're in control. Clients can do and eat whatever they want. But if they are feeling stressed and they want to stay on their program through the event, make the best choices that they can, we walk them through what that might look like, including some vocabulary to use, some ways to express themselves about, it really, I know you're trying to make me, I love your pumpkin pie, Aunt Sally. This year I'm choosing not to have any. And we really work with people to change the words that they use. It's not I can't have that, it's that I choose not to. I'm choosing not to today. And so if you're someone who can put that little bit of pressure on people consciously or unconsciously, maybe it's been unconscious up until now, take a moment to think about what that person what might be behind the choice, especially if it's someone who has eaten a certain way, always eaten all the things up until now, and now they're making a different choice. And it can be a little bit like, "Oh, why are you doing that? Are you sure? You sure you don't want some?" So if that's you, and it's just, you're coming from a good place and you just are curious maybe, then just realize that person might have put a lot of work into that no. And it might not have been an easy no. And I was sharing with my community this morning that this is actually a really hot button issue for me because I get like, it's triggering, like, because it's really none of your business. Why do you care what I choose to eat or not eat? And why is it important to you? Unless I'm at your house and you've prepared me dinner, that's a little bit different. But I'm thinking in my mind, this is like a cocktail party or a buffet situation. And so what is it about that? And for me, it's because I know I put a lot of work into deciding what's important to me. And so there's a lot of stuff that went on before I said that no thank you. And it wasn't an easy place to arrive at. And so if I'm challenged on that, it triggers me to be like, to come out like swinging. No, I don't. I have enough emotional self-control to not go after somebody who challenges me a little bit. And obviously I'm in a much more comfortable place now than maybe I was 7 years ago. But that is where it comes from. It's that there's so much work went into that no thank you, that to have it tested, it feels like an attack. So I recognize that that is my thing and my story, and I'm not actually being attacked 99.9% of the time. And so I have chosen to have a different response. But that little bit of that initial reaction is in there. But also I really believe that like too much emphasis is put on what other people are doing. You eat what you want to eat, and I'll choose to eat what I want to eat, and we'll all go home happy. But there's a lot to it. I know food and holidays and culture and celebration, they're all intertwined. I get it. I'm not ignorant of that, and I'm not saying it shouldn't be that way. But just be aware that someone might have put a lot of work into that no thank you, and take it from there. So have a very happy Thanksgiving. I am thankful for all of you, and I will see you soon.